Hi students, this is Mr. Chow. In this video, we will talk about the ratios and also how to use ratio to find unknowns. Let's start. First, we will look at an example that is about a simple problem. So look at this, it will be in your textbook, Quick Practice 1.6. For part A, if A to 8 equals to 9 to 4, then find the value of A. So how to do this? First of all, we would like to rewrite the ratio into fraction. We would write it as A over 8 equals to 9 over 4. So what will we do next? We will try to multiply both sides by 8. So it will be like this. And then you can find A. So 4 and 8, you can simplify it into 1 and 2. So 9 times 2, it will be 18 for A. How about part B? Part B, you would do the same thing. We rewrite the ratio into a fraction. So 3 over B equals to 5 over 6. So what will we do next? Actually, you can multiply B and 5, and on the other side multiply 3 and 6. That means 5b equals to 3 times 6. So you actually multiply both b and 6 on both sides, so you get this. So b equals to 18 over 5. So you may write it as 3.6 as you wish. Well, we may look at another example. For this example, we will look at some long questions. Look at this. Carrie and Daniel share apples in the ratio 5 to 2, and Daniel gets 8 apples. So the question is, how many apples does Carrie get? First of all, we may let n be the number of apples Carrie gets. So that means n to the number of Daniel gets will be 8 number of apples Carrie gets to the number of apples Daniel gets. And this one is 5 to 2, so you can equal 5 to 2 here. So doing the same thing, you change the ratio into fraction. That means n over 8 equals to 5 over 2. And then you multiply 8 on the right hand side and the left hand side, you will get n on the left hand side, and the right hand side will be 20. So the answer is Carrie gets 20 apples. But how about this? This time it's Ada and Billy, and they share 20 apples in the ratio of 2 to 3. The question is, how many apples does each of them get? First of all, we would like to divide the 20 apples into 2 plus 3. That means altogether 5 equal parts. 5 equal parts. And in these 5 parts, Ada gets 2 parts and Billy gets 3 parts. So we try to find the number of apples Ada gets. It will be total number times the Ada gets 2 parts. Total part is 2 plus 3. The 2 over 5. 20 times 2 over 5, you get 8. And for the number of apples Billy gets 3 parts out of 5 parts. So 20 times 3 over 5. So the part that Billy gets is 12. Of course, you can find the answer by 20 minus 8, as you have already found out how many Ada gets. So let's look at one follow-up question. What if there are 18 boys in the class, and we know that the numbers of boys and girls in the ratio 3 to 4. So we have to find the number of girls in the class. How do we do that? First, we shall let n be the number of girls in the class. We already know there are 18 boys, so the number of boys to the number of girls is equal to 3 to 4 in this kind of ratio. So you change it into fraction, and then you try to multiply 3 to n, which is 3n, multiply 4 to 18, it is 18 times 4. After calculation, you will get n equals to 24. So you should know that there are 24 girls in the class. Let's look at one follow-up question. In this question, there are two boys, one is Joe and another is Peter. They share $1,500 in the ratio of 3 to 7. We have to find the amount of money each of them gets. So to find the amount of money Joe gets, because Joe gets 3 out of altogether 10 parts, 3 plus 7, 10 parts, he gets 3. So you multiply 1,500 to 3 over 10 here. So you will get $450. Also for Peter, you can do the same thing. The total amount is 1,500. Out of 10 parts, Peter gets 7 parts. So 7 over 10. So Peter gets $1,050. Not just the above examples, we can also look at this example. It is about the non-question for continued ratio. Okay, look at this. There are A, B, C, altogether 3 buses. And the weights the ratio of the weights is 2 to 3 to 5. And we know that the total weight is 12 kg. We have to find the weights of each bus. For bus A, because the total weight is 12 kg, and for bus A, altogether 2 to 3 to 5, you should know that there are 10 equal parts. We can divide it into 10 equal parts. And for A, it consists of 2 of the 10, so 2 over 10 parts. So 12 times 2 over 10, we can get this. 12 times 2 over 10, we get 2.4 kg. Doing the same thing, the weight of bus B, we can use the total weight times the part of B. B consists of 3 out of 10, so 3 over 10. 12 times 3 over 10, it will be 3.6 kg. And for the last one, the weight of bus C, you can multiply 12 to this because it consists of 5 parts out of 10, so 5 over 10. 12 times 5 over 10 will be 6 kg. Okay, so maybe we can look at one more example on the continued ratio. This one, you can see that there is a jar of marbles, and then there are 3 people here, Annie, Benny, and Kathy. And they get the marbles in the ratio of 1 to 3 to 4. So if Benny gets 15 marbles, what would be the total number of marbles in the jar? First, we can let n be the total number of marbles in the jar. And the total number times, because Benny gets 3 out of the total, so 3, and the total will be 1 plus 3 plus 4. So 3 parts out of the 8 parts. And the total number times this would becomes the number that Benny gets, would be 15. And by simplification, we can know that n times 3 over 8 equals to 15. And then we can find out that n equals to 40. So altogether, there will be 40 marbles in the jar. So that's it for this video. You may now try your best on the quiz on Whiteboard. And remember that perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. Thank you for watching. See you next time.